what he's doing is, I mean, kind of cool if he can continue to see.
Floyd Mayweather just obliterated Jake Paul, the so-called problem child of boxing, after he dodged a fight with Andrew Tate like it was a forgotten tax bill. This is the same Jake Paul who constantly boasts about fighting anyone, anywhere, anytime. But when the opportunity comes to face someone who could actually put his ego, and him, flat on the canvas, suddenly that bravado disappears.
What he's doing is, I mean, kind of cool if he can continue to steal money and they match him the way they match him. I can't knock his hustle. So if they can match him the way how they've been matching him.
Then there's Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated king of boxing, watching from the sidelines like a disappointed parent. But Floyd didn't just call Jake out, he shredded him. He labeled Jake a cherry picker, accusing him of only taking fights with opponents he knows he can defeat. And honestly, Floyd isn't wrong. Jake's fights seem less about testing himself as a true boxer and more about creating a highlight reel for YouTube, just like he's done here.
I will fight you. And you know that's one of the biggest fights to make in boxing. I'll weigh 175, you weigh 165, we can get that done. Make a couple $100 million, but what will your excuse be?
This is why Mayweather has been so critical of Jake's entire approach to boxing. To Floyd, Jake embodies everything that's wrong with the sport today. Style over substance, hype over heart. And we can't forget the infamous gotcha hat incident, where Jake snatched Floyd's cap during a press event. That stunt didn't just annoy Floyd, it cemented his belief that Jake is more of a clown than a serious competitor.
And you're not tough anymore since your loss? What happened since your loss? Yo, we gonna bust him up, guys?
I told you before, put that
Yo, let's bust him up.
Jake's rejection of the Tate fight feels like a lost chance for the kind of spectacle both men are made for. It could have been a showdown of egos, a circus worthy to primetime TV. But Jake really didn't like the odds, and Floyd wasted no time calling him out, accusing him of avoiding real challenges just to protect his unbeaten record.
Going, Jake? Oh, he's running! He's running! Look at him! Jake Paul running, champ!
The criticism doesn't end there. Floyd also called out Jake for his habit of cherry-picking opponents, choosing fighters with no boxing experience or those well past their prime. Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren never posed a real threat in the ring, and when Jake finally faced a legitimate boxer in Tommy Fury, he lost. It's no surprise he's hesitant to fight Tate, who brings real combat credentials. Social media exploded after Floyd's comments, with memes, tweets, and TikToks roasting Jake for avoiding Tate and getting torn apart by Mayweather fans, who highlighted the obvious. Jake's entire persona is built on bravado, but his actions rarely match it. If he won't fight Andrew Tate, how can anyone take his boxing career seriously?
Rumours that there was rules embedded within the contract that prevented Mike Tyson from throwing certain shots.
Floyd also questions the legitimacy of Jake's fights, calling them fixed and more about entertainment than actual sport. He's not alone in this opinion. Critics have long accused Jake of scripting his outcomes and avoiding real competition. While Jake has denied these allegations, his refusal to fight Tate doesn't exactly help his case. The deeper issue is Jake's unwillingness to take risks. At its core, boxing is about proving yourself against the best. It's about grit, determination, and the courage to face anyone. Jake, however, seems more interested in playing it safe, sticking to opponents he knows he can beat. Mayweather's disdain for Jake goes beyond the ring. He sees Jake as someone who disrespects the sport, turning it into a spectacle for clicks and cash. Floyd's own career, love him or hate him, was built on facing top-tier fighters and maintaining an undefeated record. Jake, in contrast, seems more focused on preserving his influencer status.
He's 58. Check out this, what he says next.
Until this clinch, people are saying in this clinch, Jake asked Mike to calm down.
Rejecting Andrew Tate wasn't just a strategic decision for Jake. It exposed his limitations. Tate's bold personality and combat experience made him a formidable challenge, but Jake wasn't willing to risk his polished image. By ducking the fight, he handed Floyd Mayweather and the boxing community even more ammunition to question his credibility. Floyd's criticism may be harsh, but it rings true. Jake has the chance to elevate his career by taking on real challenges, yet he consistently chooses the easy path. While fans may call it smart business, the boxing world sees it for what it truly is: cowardice.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. Like there was a point where, I was just like, okay, he's not really engaging back. And so I don't know if he's tired or whatever, and I could just tell, his age was showing a little.
The real question now is whether Jake will ever step up. Despite being called out by major figures like Mayweather, he keeps dodging real competition. Floyd's comments should be a wake-up call, but Jake will likely just turn it into more social media drama. By avoiding legitimate challenges, Jake risks losing whatever credibility he has left. Fans want real fights, not staged spectacles. His rejection of Andrew Tate has exposed the cracks in his career. Tate is a trained fighter, not a gimmick, and Jake wasn't willing to face him. The ball's in Jake's court, but past behavior suggests he'll drop it.
Boxers, we don't follow their career at this point.
Yeah, I'm blessed to be in the position I am, to be highly criticized. That just means I'm doing something right. And no one has had a boxing career like mine. It'll be studied and judged, but I've risen to the top in 4 years because I've taken risks. I was the underdog all the way up until Nate Robinson, and that's something that people don't remember, don't give any credit to, but I put it on the line against some of the best in the